Hi everyone, this is Chandra Sekhar Bijibilla from Coding Tutor. As part of React.js session, previous video we discussed right what are the different types of components, how to use functional component and class component, right? So today session level we are going to focusing state and props. Okay, so first you need to understand what is state. What is state? So state is, I'm going to write in the definition for understanding purpose. State is a built, state is a built in React object. React object that is used to store data, data or information about the component, about the component. Okay, so your understanding purpose I'm going to say simply just how variables you are going to declare, right? Other language level you people are aware terminology variable, right? So simply you can say container, it hold the data information, it is going to maintain the information. So that is nothing but a state. Okay, this state is you can able to change. That the reason we can say it is mutable. Mutable, what is the meaning of mutable? You can able to update the value. How to update that one? We can use set state. In the functional component we are going to using set state. Set state. So we are using set state and we can set the state value. This is the class component level we are using. Suppose in the functional component level, name is there. If I want to change that name, you can use set name. How to use that functional component? We can see that one example also you can see. Another thing also you need to understand what is use state. In functional component, if you want to assign any default value, you can use state. Set state is class component level, use state is functional component level. We are going to using this one. Whenever state changes, the component is re-rendered. This is the important point. Okay, here when state changes, the component re-render. Re-render means what? It is going to updating. Okay, state is simply local. State is a local variable type, local kind of way. Okay, so we need to see one example how to use that state. Props is another kind of terminology. Props is what is the meaning of props? Props is short kind of way we are going to define props, but actually that is a properties. Properties are read only. That means we cannot able to change. State we can able to change, but props is we cannot able to change. So that is the main. This is what immutable. So when to use the props, if you want to communicating parent to child, then people are going to using props. Your understanding purpose definition I'm going to writing props in React like that. What is that one? Simply I'm going to say props are read only inputs passed from a parent component to a child component. So today we are going to see state and props how to use. That is the only video today. Okay, so again I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to step into the software industry, Coding Tutor is the right place. Why? Because Coding Tutor is providing the internship, so you can get the hands-on experience. Not only for this kind of simple theoretical kind of thing, you can get hands-on experience also, real-time level projects environment, how to develop that one, how team collaboration is happening and all, everything you can able to learn, right? If you want to step into the software industry, please contact Coding Tutor. Okay, so today we are going to focusing only state and props. So this props this props level, you need to understand props are what? Immutable. Immutable. What is the meaning of immutable? You cannot able to change the value. That is what? Immutable. And props allow component to be reusable. Wherever you want, you can able to reuse. Okay. So that's the reason I'm going to say props allow components to be reusable by passing different value, by passing different value. So I'm not showing any presentation in this particular video. Simple kind of definition. What is the advantage? uh, Simple way application straight away I'm developing. Okay, I hope you people are going to understanding this one. You can able to follow the steps and you can able to develop the application very easily. Okay, see this one, what are the applications development steps. So step number one, create a React JS project. Okay, so step one is create a React.js project. So whatever the workspace level you are going to create the project, go to the workspace and open the command prompt and give this command npx create a React app. Here I'm going to give state hyphen props. That is my project name. Okay. So this command I'm going to give before go to the further kind of steps. So go to my workspace. This is my workspace. Here I'm opening the command prompt, and within this command prompt level npx space create hyphen react hyphen app and project name is state and props. Okay. So whenever I'm going to press this one, it is going to start the project structure creation. Okay. This is step number one. We'll come back again. We are going to follow the remaining steps. Okay. Here step 2. What is the step 2? Switch to the project location. So how to switch to the project location? In the command prompt level, cd. Cd means change directory. Okay. So state hyphen props. So whenever you are using this one, it is going to get the prompt like this, state hyphen props. So this is the way you are going to get. Okay. Step number 3, open the project into VS Code. So IDE, you can use any IDE, but I'm using VS Code. Okay. So state hyphen props, within that code space dot, it is opening automatically Visual Studio Code. So next step number 4. What is the step number 4? We need to create a one student component. Okay. Create a student component within src components folder. Okay, you know how to create a components by using the shortcuts, right? Or AFC, like that we are using. So we are going to see the practically also. Once you are done, once you are created the component, in step 5, we need to call that component to the root component. Call the student component into root component. Root component means what? App.js is the root component. After that, step number 6, whether state is working fine or not, we are going to see that one. State value, how to check that one, we are going to focusing. So that is the purpose. I'm going to run the application, test the application. So these steps I'm going to using and checking first of all state how it is going to working. Okay. So npm start. So in the command prompt level, we are given the only one command, right? First command, project creation, right? npx space create hyphen react hyphen app space state hyphen props we are using. Okay. This is taking a little bit time based on your internet speed and your laptop processor speed. Based on that, it is taking the time. So once project structure is created, we can switch to the project location and remaining steps we are going to perform. Okay, so please be patient, or else once it is completed, we will continue. Please stay back. Okay, completing, it is removing template. Okay, yes, it is completed. So now first step is project creation successfully completed. Now second step, what are the second steps? Go to the cd state props. So second step is also finished. Now I need to open the project code into the VS Code. So third step, code space dot. So it is opening to the project, right? So this is the structure. So go to, yes, you could trust this one and go to the welcome page also. You are going to close. Yes, finish. Now go to the SRC. Within the SRC, I need to create what? Components folder. Why? Because to organizing all the components, we are going to create in the folder. Here, what kind of component is required? Student component, right? Student.js. Student.js. So this is the way we are going to create in the file. Automatically structure, how to get that one? What is the shortcut? RAFCE, press enter. We can get like this. Here just I'm going to give simple kind of message I'm going to define. Okay. Here student welcome to, or else whatever the name I'm going to define the state, that name value I need to use here. Okay, how to use? Welcome to Mr. Name. What the name state level I'm going to define? How to define? This is a functional component. So constant name comma set name equal to use state. Use state. Here we can define the default value also. For example, I'm going to specify here Chandu. Okay, how to get this Chandu here? We need to use like this. Okay, so this is the way we are going to declare the state in the functional component. Okay, so this is the way we are going to representing state in the functional component. I'm going to increase in the font size for visibility purpose. I hope you are able to see perfectly, right? So once finish this one, I need to go to here. I need to go to here and I need to define root component level. Root component level, my student component I need to call. Okay, so for that purpose, I don't want to use this logo. Remove this one. Remove this one. And header also I don't want to use. Default header also remove. Within this, I need to call student component. How to call student component? This is the way we are going to call, right? So up to this, we need to check whether it is working fine or not. So npm start. Npm start. So whenever I'm going to start this one, it is going to checking node underscore modules and libraries are properly it is installed, not it is checking. After that, it is going to creating what? React JS server with port number 3000. Once it is started, automatically it is going to open in the browser. Okay, so what is the output we are going to expecting? We are going to expecting the output is welcome to Mr. Chandu. All right, so here I'm going to using different kind of students in the root component. So here only one student I'm going to define. If I'm going to say multiple students, I'm going to get what? Same kind of name, right? Same kind of name it is going to get. But I want to see first student is Siva, second student Kiran, and third student is Chandu. So how to do this one? That is the cases level. We need to use props. So this is the parent. This is the parent. Okay. This parent level we are using what? Student is the child. So parent to child communication, how to do? We are going to see that one. So right now, simply state is working fine or not, checking purpose. Here I'm define the state. The default value is Chandu I'm going to define. So that Chandu value is already set into the name. That name value I'm going to displaying. Okay. So how I'm going to displaying, you need to understand this one. see this one, it is going to again here node modules, it is going to verifying, and it is going to start the React.js server with port number 3000. Okay, so again I'm going to repeating, guys. Here I'm going to showing very basic level, step 1 and step 2, each and every step I'm explaining, and I'm doing the each and every step also here. Not only for like this, you can get more hands-on experience in the real-time projects also. So if you want to step into the software industry, this is the right place. Even you are going to switching one technology to another kind of technology, or else if you have any kind of career gap is there, if you want to step into the software industry, this is the right place. Coding Tutor is the right place. From the scratch, people are going to start each and every technology. You can get more hands-on experience without depending any kind of AI tools and all. Why? Because most of the people are following now ChatGPT and all, and recently some of the companies level also people are using the AI tools, but that is not working 95%. It is going to give some kind of mistakes, right? So that reason companies also not allowed. So without AI tools, you need to type your own hands, you can use and try to build the application. That application, live application level, if you are involved, that feeling is different. So that kind of confidence is giving the coding tutor. Okay, so almost all it is going to server is started here, starting the development server. So once server is started, what is the kind of output we are going to see here? Here student component level information, we are going to see that one. Okay, once we are going to see the student component level information, root component level, I'm going to use multiple student components. Okay, so whenever I'm going to use multiple student components, what happens? Same kind of information only, but I want to see one student is Siva, another kind of student is Kiran, another kind of student is Chandu, right? So how to change that one? That is the cases level props are working, parent to child communication. See this one, this is the way we are going to see, right? Suppose if I go to the app.js and I'm going to give this one is multiple types. Here I'm going to opening and closing. Okay, again same kind of way I'm going to provide it. Now what happens? See in the browser, 3 times the same kind of name is there, right? I don't want this one. I don't want this one. Why? Because I want to see here. First one is Siva, second one is Kiran, and third one is Chandu, right? So that is the cases level. Here we need to use props. How to define the props? We need to use here name equal to, I'm going to providing here Siva, right? Here also I'm going to define name equal to within the quotation Kiran. Okay, here I'm going to define name equal to Chandu. Okay, so this is the way we are defined, but this value I want to see, right? This value I want to see here. So how to do this one? Go to the my student component. Here we need to use instead of name, I need to use what? Props. I need to use here props. Okay, how to use the props? We need to specify the props dot name. I'm going to using props dot name. Now what happens? See, first one is Siva, second one is Kiran, and third one is Chandu. So this kind of way we are going to passing parent to through child. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. We are using what? We are going to using what? Props. Okay, another kind of example we will see how data binding is working, how to change the state value dynamically also we will see another kind of example. But this example your level you need to try to understand how state is declared, how we are going to passing parent to child props. That is the concept only you need to practice. I'm going to adding one more your understanding purpose, not only one single kind of property, you can define multiple also. For example, here I want to define course equal to, I need to define here Java. Okay, here Kiran level I'm going to define here course equal to DevOps. Okay, here I'm going to define course equal to UI. So this is the way we are defined. So this course value also I want to see in the browser, right? Browser level, I want to see that one. For that purpose, what I need to do, go to the student component and you need to mention here flower bracket level props dot course. Okay, save it and go to the browser. Now see Siva, Java, Kiran, DevOps, Chandu, UI. In between, you can add any kind of name also. For example, if you want to mention here technology, a skill, um, I'm going to using skill. Okay, you can mention anything. So what happened? Whatever you have mentioned, that one we can get. Okay, welcome to Mr. Siva Skill Java. So this is the way we are going to using the state and props. We are going to see more realistic kind of example, another kind of video, next video. So until follow these steps and try to practice, get experience. Okay, we will see more hands-on kind of examples in the coming sessions. This topic up to this is enough practice. In the next session, how dynamically changing state value we will see, and we are going to focusing not only for that one, we are going to comparing state and props difference. Okay, why? Because those kind of things are useful in the entry level. Okay, until that, stay tuned. Thank you very much. Bye.